Okay. Now that I somehow got that out of my system. Oh. What are we doing here? What? I don't know what we're doing here. No. Was I somehow influenced by other YouTubers to come back to this game? The game that I hate and I don't like and I hate and I don't like? Maybe. Yeah, it's no secret. Me and this game have a love-hate relationship. It's been a while since I've actually played this game. I mean, I actually did play this game like a while ago, but I guess like months ago. I finally have the time again to sit down and play video games. The video games I don't like. Alright, we'll get started in a minute. Background noise.
Yo, I heard y'all was playing Dead Rising up in here.
Oh shit, not again. I thought you were Jason. You scared the crap out of me.
Oops.
Jason just likes to bamboozle me like that. I don't know why.
Because it's funny.
I have the worst reaction to him. I'm just like, oh hi, it's you again. That's how I react to like 90%, 99% of them.
Destiny has required me to appear once again.
Oh god. I've heard Jason told me that game is just a bunch of grinding. No, I don't want to see that cutscene yet. He said that game is just a bunch of like grinding. Is that true?
What game?
Destiny.
I don't know, I've never played it.
I'm glad to know that I'm getting my information from a very reliable source.
I know, right?
Yeah. It's like how Fox News
What you playing Dead Rising for?
Not because I was influenced by other streamers, and not because it's a sweet spot for subscribers. No. I just felt like going back to the game that I hate. I had a mental breakdown over this once. No, not really though, but I was close to.
I was about to say, like, if you're gonna have a mental breakdown over,
I was justified in every way, though. I can explain myself fully. Trust me.
I believe you.
Never do the Saint achievement. It's stressful. I had a crippled dude in the bathroom crying, and I then had I had like a Japanese tourist. One of them was like trying to punch zombies with his bare hands. The other one was getting gangbanged by a bunch of zombies. One of them was running into a wall, all while I'm trying to save them and have very little food. It wasn't fun. I managed to,
as it goes.
I managed to get only one of them back. I just gave up on everyone else. I just took the crippled man with me. I don't want to do this part. I just took the crippled man with me. But I had my breaking point when I had to get those two twin sisters. I was like, screw this. If people were, yeah.
Oh, never mind. Continue.
If people want me to do it again, then I'll do it because I give in to peer pressure. But sure, I would do it.
Speaking of people doing shit again.
That's always a great topic. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Are you aware? And I was gonna bring this up on my stream, but then I saw that you were streaming, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna be that guy. I'm gonna invade his streams to talk about this particular topic.
Oh boy. Too bad like Jason's not here. He would probably add to what you're about to say.
Well, he probably said that everything that I'm about to name is British when it's really American. Anyway, good guy though. We actually had a pretty epic talk last time, him and I.
Yeah.
Discussion.
I felt really out of place because we talked about politics, and I'm not good at politics.
No, like after you left, we were just talking about stupid shit.
Oh really? I might have stayed.
Yeah, we had an epic conversation about Jimmy and the Magic Torch.
I looked at a screenshot of the show. I still get to watch like a bit of it. It looks trippy as balls.
It is.
Also, does The Adventures of Tintin count as a British show? I doubt anyone knows what that is.
Have you seen my baby?
It's a very bizarre show.
Tintin?
Where is my Madonna? Where is
Yeah, 1010 can get really weird.
Yeah, it's better in my head as a kid because I used to watch that as a kid. I don't know if I should have been though.
Hold on a second.
Ooh, hello. Just already seen this 100 times.
Okay, so the thing I wanted to bring up, are you aware as to how many sequels there are to the Amityville Horror?
Yes, actually, I'm aware of a few. I'm aware of the mainstream ones. I'm aware of, like, you know, the first one, obviously, the reboot. The various book spin-offs, like the guy who actually went out and exposed all this stuff. I've briefly heard of the reboots. I mean, not reboots, just like sequels. I never got into them. I just saw them like, oh, that's cool, because I get bored when I browse TV when I'm bored. But I don't really know much about them. I just know about the first one, the reboot, and the book, and briefly know about the dude who exposed it all, his book.
Okay, so I got a list here.
Oh boy, you came prepared.
Because we got the Amityville Horror, which came out in 1979. Then that's followed by Amityville 2, The Possession.
So what was that one about? Because how can you like make a sequel of a haunted house that's based off a true story? Oh, not Mark.
Simply put, you make a movie that is completely made up and has nothing to do with the real story.
Yeah. Do they have like new characters? Oh.
Okay, so you know how like in the Amityville Horror, it takes place after like that dude murders his family?
Yeah, yeah.
And that's what, okay, so Amityville 2 is somewhat a sequel, but it's also a bit of a prequel.
Oh yeah. Now I remember. I remember hearing that movie took place like briefly in like
but like,
you know.
I don't know, the timeline's a little weird with the movies.
I remember the trailer of it. I remember the trailer of, like, you know, like this dude, like I think it was like the guy Ronnie. He, like, you know, like stuff going, like he's like in his bed and he's like has no shirt on, like weird stuff. There's like weird stuff going on his back. Like weird stuff going on his back.
The family is clearly based on the DeFeo family,
Well, obviously.
but they're not named the DeFeo family.
Probably for reasons like, you know, we don't want to cast the whole movie about people who died.
But so Amityville 2 came out in 1982, and then came the creatively titled Amityville 3D.
Oh boy, what was that one? Was that like a whole new movie or just Amityville Horror in 3D?
No, it's a whole new movie. It came out in 1983.
What's with like 3D movies? Jesus, get off me.
I don't know, but this was the last Amityville Horror to be released in theaters until the 2005 remake of Ryan Reynolds.
Oh yeah.
But it's not the last Amityville movie before the movie.
For some reason I remember there being a fourth one. I don't know why, but I just remember there being a fourth one.
There is. It was a television film called Amityville 4: The Evil Escapes.
Was it like a direct-to-television movie?
Yeah, it was released in 1989.
Why would they do that?
I don't know, but after this, most of the movies were direct-to-video until the 2005 remake.
And did they make a sequel for the remake too? I feel like they did.
It's kind of, I think, I'm not really sure, but we got the Amityville Curse, which came out in 1990.
Nope.
Amityville 1992, It's About Time. Try to guess what year that came out in. Amityville: A New Generation. Now, what's interesting about this is that it's not the only horror sequel in the 90s that have the subtitle A New Generation, because we also have Texas Chainsaw Massacre, A New Generation.
Oh yeah.
Now, Amityville: The New Generation came out in 93, followed by Amityville Dollhouse.
Oh boy. It's all in their head. The whole house is a dollhouse. That's the plot twist.
Well, here's the thing. I've actually seen that.
Well, why wouldn't you? It sounds like a great movie.
Yeah, out of all the weird Amityville sequels, that is the one that I've seen.
Now, what's that one about? I'm interested. The dollhouse.
Okay, so basically, this family moves into this newly built house, which is also a house that was used in an episode of Goosebumps. The only reason why I know that because I was watching Amityville Dollhouse, and then immediately afterwards I was like, oh shit, Goosebumps is on Netflix. So I
A little late for the party.
watched.
I did an episode on that.
Yeah, you're right. I'm a couple decades behind Goosebumps. Anyway, so I'm watching an episode of Goosebumps, and to be fair, this house that they use has some really unique architecture.
Yeah, is it Victorian style? Like the was the first Amityville house Victorian or?
It's a very modern house. It's a very, very modern house. But the weird thing about the house is that it's literally in the middle of what looks like a desert, but you can see a city in the background.
So it's like those like old like cartoons. They have like cutouts of like cities in the background. That's what I think of.
Yeah, but I think the house actually exists somewhere near like Vegas or Los Angeles. I'm not sure.
So is it in Nevada? Like it could possibly be. I'm not quite sure, but. The only reason why I recognized the house was because in the episode of Goosebumps where these kids are having a birthday party, oh boy.
I noticed that the patio looked exactly the same.
Well,
I noticed the doors were the same.
Well, actually,
and
you go ahead. I'll let you finish because I want to hear this.
I was gonna say the moment that I realized that it was the same house was when I saw the city in the background and I saw the exact same work shed that was in Amityville Dollhouse, just in the background, just like a few feet away from the house.
Oh wow! But actually, I think you probably just look it up because if for coincidences like that, someone's obviously gonna notice and talk about it on the internet. It's like, hey, Goosebumps, like
obviously like
weird
studios,
weird theories.
Yeah. Obviously, weird studio, not weird.
Goosebumps and Goosebumps and Amityville are in the same timeline.
That'd be the shit.
It's all in their head.
But
all it takes place in the little girl's dollhouse.
Where are the others?
But no.
Who's in a coma?
I don't know.
I'm guessing the studio just didn't want to use like a new set. Like why waste money building a new set when you can just use the same one?
Yeah, that's what they should have done with like this is really out of context. This is what they should have done with like the Psycho remakes because. I think I don't know what happened to the original Psycho house, but they stopped using it. They built a Psycho 3 house and they stuck with that one.
Right now, to answer your question, what the movie's about, so this family moves into this new house and the little girl finds a dollhouse.
Oh, shocker!
Right, and after she finds the dollhouse, weird shit starts happening all over their house.
And is it all like connected with the dollhouse? Like
wait, real quick, is it okay for me to curse on your stream or no?
Keep it mild. Okay.
Okay.
I don't curse because.
Okay.
You can do
so anyway, weird stuff is happening all around the house.
Define weird stuff.
Like ghostly whales and tarantulas
marching bands,
random places, and
poltergeist.
Not quite the marching
dogs,
bands, but we
dogs hanging themselves. Kanye West getting the second award.
Okay, out of all the Amityville movies, this one's pretty non-scary. Actually, a lot of them are not scary after the
Is it just like is it like it can't be scary or like just kind of mid-cheese scary?
It's pretty campy 90s scary.
I can relate.
Like if I could accurately describe this movie, I would say it's an over-budgeted episode of Goosebumps. That's pretty much what it is.
Hello, Jack.
There's also a scene where some dude gets a prehistoric mosquito crawling into his ear, and they have to kill it by drowning his ear in whiskey.
Looks like they ditched the house flies.
Right. They work their way up.
Yeah.
So. Anyway, they eventually find out that everything's connected to the dollhouse. Wait,
how do they discover it? How do they discover it? That's what I want to know.
It's this creepy priest.
Oh, of course. I was about to say this. I was like, it has to be a priest, but no, it can't be that stupid. They can't rehash it. No, I was about to say, but I stopped myself.
Yeah, so this priest shows up, and he looks at the dollhouse, and like, do you know what this house is? And they're like, yeah, it's my daughter's dollhouse.
It's an exact replica of this house. It's an exact replica.
Also, Satan. Like, this dollhouse was made from the wood that built the Amityville.
What? Oh, wait. Okay. First of all, how do you know that?
That's just what he says. Like, he doesn't explain how he knows. He just looks at it and he's like, oh.
Dies.
It's made from the same wood.
and then he went to San Francisco.
Alright, so eventually they discover that the dollhouse is also a gateway to some parallel universe.
Oh boy,
Demons live.
there's the 90s. Oh boy.
Yes. So the priest goes into the universe and he finds these
Armed
big
with
life-size voodoo dolls.
Armed
and
with-
battles them.
armed with only his mystical dagger and a squirt gun of holy water.
How'd you know?
Really? Wait.
Yes, there's a freaking magic dagger.
Well, whoa.
Because he's like, this is the only thing that can kill the evil.
Here's the blood of Christ and a squirt gun of holy water and the Holy Grail, the blood of Christ and a gun and the Bible.
Yeah, apparently he didn't have the budget for the Holy Grail, but he had the budget for like a magic knife that can kill.
Oh.
So he goes
I
into
pulled it
the
up.
parallel universe and he battles the voodoo doll demons.
Wait,
and
so wait,
eventually the doll.
How is the voodoo doll like portrayed? Is it a green screen? Is it CGI or like a giant animatronic or?
No, it's just a dude in a costume. It's just a
Is he
big
like?
dude in a voodoo
Yeah.
doll costume.
How taller is he than the priest? Like.
It's like 6 feet. It looks really friggin' dumb.
Well, it's the 90s and also an Amityville horror. I might look up this scene later on when I have free time. What do you want?
It's really weird. So anyway, after Amityville Dollhouse, and if anyone's on the edge of their seat wondering how this epic tale ends,
Oh boy, Crazy Codes, you're back. What's up? Sorry. Friend that checked out for a long time. Hey, at least you weren't like Acid who said, I'll be right back, got to the bathroom, and disappeared for about 6 months. True story. Last words he said to us on stream, I'll be right back, guys, I gotta go to the bathroom. About 10 streams later, he never came back. Maybe he'll stick around with us for a bit, Codes. It's been a while.
So yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah.
Best scene for you, though. The best scene for you. You continue?
Yeah. Oh, like I was saying, if anyone is possibly on the edge of their seat, wondering how the epic tale of Amityville Dollhouse actually ends.
Ends with the gateway of hell being closed and the priest sacrificing himself, and everyone burns down the house.
I can't remember if the priest lives or dies, but I know that eventually someone's smart enough to say, hey, wait a minute, what happens if I just burn the dollhouse?
Really? They actually burn the dollhouse?
Yeah, they burn the dollhouse,
really?
and it's like, the evil is gone, and it's like...
Your house is clean.
At the end of the movie, like, the remnants of the dollhouse, like, glow or something.
Wait, hold on a second. Be quiet for a minute. Codes, we have to go to the scene. Be quiet. Hold on. Be quiet. Wait for it.
Yeah, well, I don't think
They're gonna do this in a minute. Hold on. This is a must hear.
You know how to use this?
Wait for it.
Kinda. I've covered wars, you know.
There we go. Okay, continue. Yeah, Acid is not back yet. Acid has showed up a couple of times. He just isn't back yet. It's not officially. He's still in the bathroom corking out a hard crap. Having his sixth baby.
Helping you,
He's fine though. He's fine though.
are gonna have a nice little.
And the sukkos balls. What?
I was just saying that,
Frank has acquired a gun.
after Amityville Dollhouse, we get the remake of Amityville Horror in 2005 with Ryan Reynolds. Pretty straightforward.
Where Ryan Reynolds takes his shirt off and does nothing that happened.
This movie is the first Amityville movie to be released in theaters for like over a decade.
Wow. So like, how well did the other straight to TV Amityvilles do? Did they do good? Did like people tune in to watch the
DVD ones.
Oh, I mean, are you sure like not DVD or VHS? Because they didn't have DVDs.
Yeah, most of them came out VHS and they got re-released on DVDs.
Oh boy. Pretty sure it was a hard decision.
They kind of vary. I mean, typically they did pretty bad because most people are like, you know, like it's just a cash in, so it's fine.
Yeah, don't worry about the internet. At least you're here, Codes. If you don't know, Codes is from Puerto Rico, and he's recently been hit by that giant hurricane, and he's been out of power for like months. So it's really good that he's back. So his internet it sucks balls. So get over here.
Well, I'm glad everything's alright.
It was funny. He came out with a video saying, "Yeah, I just survived a hurricane. Literally like 2 days after that video came out, he said, "Guess what, guys? There's another hurricane coming." I barely understand what you're saying. Which one, me or him? I'm gonna try and boost up the... Are you sure you're not just using my crappy mic quality? Because
I mean, I'm watching the stream and I can understand myself pretty well, and I can understand you really well too.
There,
I can hear everybody fine.
I cranked it up all the way. Did that do something? Actually, let me check to see if it confirmed.
Got me some McDonald's.
Nice.
But
go. Let's make sure.
After the Amityville horror.
Who's talking? It's your boy $3 Brain. Go sub to him. He's a cool dude.
He's lying. I'm not that cool.
I'm only trying to help you. I'm only trying to help out your ego, but okay.
I'm not cool. I'm amazing. Anyway. But anyway, so besides the remake, we also get in 2011. So there's a 6-year gap between the remake and the next sequel.
Pretty sure no one noticed.
Right. It's a direct-to-DVD movie. It was released in 2011.
Was Amityville even relevant? Well, like when these movies, when the spin-offs came out, was like Amityville still relevant?
Amityville stopped being relevant like 30 years ago. If that gives you an idea as to how well these movies do.
I bet they do amazing.
So, we get the Amityville Haunting in 2011. Now, I think I've actually seen this one. I think this is a found footage movie.
Oh boy, my favorite.
Yes, it's a found footage movie.
Sorry.
But here's the best part. It was released by the infamous film company The Asylum.
Oh, God. Sorry. I was in the middle of like, I'm getting ready to cough and laugh, so. Wow. Are you sure The Asylum? The Asylum.
The Asylum released an Amityville movie called The Amityville Haunting.
That was probably the most expensive movie they made because they had to buy the rights to Amityville. That was probably the most expensive movie they made.
Actually, I think Amityville might actually be public domain because as long as you don't actually call it the Amityville horror, because yeah, remember Amityville is an actual town.
Oh yeah, nice place though. I've heard it's pretty good.
I think as long as you don't copy the exact story and you just say, well, it just takes place in the same town, then it's fine. Because that's how a majority of these movies are made. Like, a majority of these direct-to-video sequels don't actually take place in Amityville.
Oh, well, really?
They
take place in, like, the town next to Amityville.
Yeah, like, for example, the Amityville Dollhouse doesn't even take place in the same state. It takes place on the other side of the freaking country.
Yeah. Now I'm getting flashback to Jason trying to poorly describe America. What's the smallest state in America?
Yeah, and he's like, New York. Like, no.
I'm surprised you didn't know that Rhode Island was.
Yeah, I always thought it was New Hampshire, and then you told me Rhode Island. I was like, is that right? And I looked it up, I'm like, oh shit.
That's because I just recently learned it about a year ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Amityville Haunting was made by The Asylum, and then, ironically enough, the sequel was released in 2013, called The Amityville Asylum. But
oh boy,
was not made.
Oh, apparently, I think Codes knows who you are now. He's very excited. All caps. All caps. I should probably get a gun. Sorry, I just heard you now. Okay, I think the mic is kicking in, so I think we're gravy. Let's grab this.
But so yeah, ironically enough, the movie called The Amityville Asylum is not made by The Asylum.
Oh.
It's made by a completely different company altogether.
The Hospital. That's what it's called. The production company. So who made this one? Like, I have a feeling this one's gonna be low budget. Ugh.
This one was made by a film company called Amityville Asylum Films.
Wow.
It was founded for this movie.
Really, Die Hard film company. Die Hard film company.
Well, it was also produced by another company called North Bank Entertainment. Now, I've never heard of these guys.
Prophets of our time, right there. Great company. To still,
exactly. Okay.
It's like, so where does the story take place? It takes place in like an insane asylum that was built on top of an Indian insane camp that burned down in 1985. That burned down. Everyone died.
Okay, so
No one made it out alive.
This is one of the movies that takes place in the town of Amityville that has nothing to do with the actual haunted house.
But we're getting there. We're getting close. You're about to hit the mark.
So the plot in the plot summary on Wikipedia is only a paragraph long.
What's there to say?
Yeah, Lisa Templeton begins a new job as a cleaner at High Hopes Hospital. A mental
Who's Lisa
institution
Templeton?
Yeah, it's in Amityville, Long Island. Initially delighted to get the job, Lisa soon realizes that all is not as it seems.
Ooh. Apparently Lisa dumped. I know I was gonna make a joke about the room, but I don't think I should. Why are you doing this, Lisa? Go to Amityville.
I love the room.
Intimidate. Code thinks you're pretty funny. Not funny or hilarious, just pretty funny.
Intimidated by staff and the psychotic ramblings of the patient, she is further unnerved by apparent supernatural. They didn't spell supernatural wrong, but for some reason there's a space in between super and natural.
Oh.
Supernatural is one word.
Okay, apparently Codes wants me to do an announcement for him. What do you want, man? February 2018, that's the month of Valentine's Day. You want me to announce that? Right? Now let me get a shotgun. There's 3 people watching, which is the most I've had in months. Because after my Dead Rising streams, my channel has kind of hit the short end of the stick. Everyone tuned in just to see me die at infinity mode. I had a full orgasm when I beat the 5-day mode. You should have seen me. Take this. Step ladder. No, is Cletus in here? Oh god, he is. Well, time to fight. This is probably my most killed boss in my history of YouTubing.
I hate Cletus.
Cletus runs the fetus. Actually, in the Wii version, he actually becomes good and you can like buy ammo from him in the chop to a drop.
Right.
Yeah. I still need. Horrible. I almost got that game, believe it or not, but I got Dead Rising 2 instead. But it was funny when I went out to buy Dead Rising when I got my PS4. They had chop to a drop for sale. I considered getting it with the little money I had left. Trust nobody.
Wait a minute. So what's the announcement? All I see is February 2018.
Explain yourself, Codes. Don't. Cletus. Hey. Cletus. I'll be back. Oh yes, you'll be back. That's always cool.
Yeah.
Dead. So you'll be back. Yes, I'll be sure to announce that. Can I get like a clear date or like a rough estimation? Because there's a lot of people who miss you, want to see you back. You were a pretty big dude on the stream until Jason came along and just took your place for a bit. But don't worry, Jason misses you too.
Oh, by the way, so after the supernatural grammatical error, supernatural occurrences on the night shift. To preserve her sanity, Lisa must uncover the mysterious history of the institution and its inmates. But the truth is far more terrifying than she could ever imagine.
Ooh.
So I'm looking at the cast, and the only cast member that actually has a Wikipedia page is Ellen Mary Theresa Daly.
I feel like I know her. Is that good or bad?
Let me look at her filmography. Okay, so she's mostly a porn actress. I can tell you that right now.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know from that. I can tell you that much right now. I swear.
Movies.
I hope your channel goes well. Thank you. Really?
Yeah.
I hope your channel goes well. Thank you, Codes. I got 60 subscribers now. I feel good.
I wish you luck, Codes. Jesus.
that was good timing. That was good timing.
Okay, I forgot that my notification sound was on.
Kudos.
Okay.
He wishes you luck too.
Oh, thank you, man.
You might dip out soon.
After Amityville Asylum, we get Amityville Death House.
Oh boy, this is like the same concept. It's like it's a carnival built on top of the remains of the asylum, which is built from the wood of like the house that burned down. No one
Let's
lives.
find out.
Are you just gonna figure this out? Like, do you have like all the movies written down, or are you just now like discovering them? Like a few of
I'm
them.
kind of discovering them.
Oh.
I haven't seen like any of these except for like a handful of them.
That's
So-
usually good.
So this one actually does take place in the Amityville house, apparently.
Oh really? Wait, is that house?
Yeah.
I've heard conflicting rumors. Is that house still standing? The Amityville house. Oh yeah.
They changed the windows though.
Oh, bummer. With the big windows, like the big windows that look onto the whatever.
Yeah, they
Aw,
made
man.
them square.
Why?
They made them square eyes. So instead of the ones that look like evil eyes.
Why?
Anyway,
Oh yeah, you
I
give
don't know.
you give her the connection from Satan,
yeah.
probably.
So
A church.
okay, so this movie was released in 2015. I can't seem to find the production company that did it on Wikipedia, and I'm not
Probably because they're out of
interested
business.
enough to look.
Probably because they're out of business.
Right.
But if you're a real fanatic, you would go looking for it. I might try and look for it because I have time today. That's why I'm doing this live stream. I haven't had time, so I finally get to live stream. I'm like a week behind. It's only.
See here. So this one actually has Eric Roberts in it, and that's Julia Roberts' brother.
Oh, wow.
And he also played the Master on the TV movie of Doctor Who.
Oh, wow.
In 1996.
That's cool.
So he plays the Dark Lord.
Ah, sadness, only, wow.
I guess that's cool. Alright, so after Amityville Death House, we get Amityville Playhouse.
What's next? Amityville Funhouse?
Not quite, but an interesting thing to note. An interesting thing to note is that this movie only came out, like, let's see here, we're in March. Yeah, so like 2 to 3 months after Amityville Death House.
I mean, are these all in chronological order, or are they like take place in different parts of the timeline?
I'm assuming they take place whenever the hell anyone wants them to take place. Cause
No one's gonna care.
Right.
I think at this point they just stopped caring.
Now, what's interesting about Amityville Playhouse is that it actually did get a limited theatrical release.
Limited? What do you mean by limited?
Like, as in, it only got released in a small amount of theaters in the United States.
You know how to use that gun?
I don't know why. Whenever I see the guns in the cutscenes, it just makes me mad because the guns look like kind of like a Beretta or a Glock, but when you use them in game, they're like more long and thin. You know, I don't know why that's always made me kind of go, eh.
Okay, so according to the plot on Wikipedia, Amityville Playhouse is about
Who writes these?
some people that some people inherit a derelict theater in Amityville. But then
We just need to get rid of Amityville. That place is bad news. That place is bad news.
right, so the theater, so it's not a house, it's a theater that happens to exist in Amityville. Of course, the theater's haunted, and someone discovers that it has a connection to the original Amityville horror, but I wouldn't know.
One of the chairs is built out of the wood from the Amityville
The
house.
theater is made out of the wood from the house!
It has Satan in it. Whatever, priest say
Get
nowadays.
the priest from Amityville Dollhouse, like in this one, to come back like the theater's made out of.
And he's like all wise now. It's like all wise. No, Carlito, you son of a gun. No, Carlito, please. I'm away. Get over here. Oh no, no. I haven't saved. I haven't saved. No, I have to do it all over again. Sorry.
Okay, so you're gonna like this.
I'm scared. Yes, go ahead.
So the next 4 Amityville films on this list, they were all released in 2016.
Really? How come I never heard of them?
I have no idea.
Like, how well were they marketed?
Probably not that well.
I don't want
if
this.
both you and I are just discovering them now.
Yeah.
So
Oh God.
we're on this journey. We're on this journey together. But here's the even more interesting part.
Don't do it. Oh boy, I'm ready.
To two of these movies were released within 2 months of each other.
Oh,
just
really?
Like the last two.
Oh, thank God for that accident dodge roll.
That was Amityville Vanishing Point and the Amityville Legacy.
Vanishing plane? Vanishing plane?
No, Vanishing Point.
Oh, I was worried for a minute.
Yeah.
No, probably you son of a gun.
I don't think we're gonna get that scene where the priest is like, this plane is made out of Amityville house.
The structure of the plane is the same structure if you take away the length and the height and divide it by 2.
House with wings.
Like if you divide everything correctly, you get the same structure and area and perimeter of the Amityville house. Mathematically speaking, I minored in it.
The glass that was used in the evil windows was recycled and used
The evil windows.
on the plane.
Got away.
The evil windows. I like it. Wow.
So, now there was a point where some of the direct-to-video sequels in the 90s didn't actually focus on the house and they just focused on items.
Yeah, at this point, the only relation we have to Amityville is just the name Amityville. It's like the Mario movie. It's like the Mario movie. The only thing it has to do with Mario is some of the characters are named after Mario characters, and it's called the Mario movie.
Totally. That's pretty on point. But Amityville Vanishing Point was released in April of 2016, and then the Amityville Legacy was released in June of 2016. Now, that part's not weird. What is weird are the other two that got released in 2016.
Oh boy, other two? I thought you said, oh god, Brad! No!
Poor Brad.
God dang it, Brad! I didn't save either. I had to do it all over again. Well, looks like I'm getting the Saint achievement. Looks like I'm getting the Saint achievement.
So this one has a very unimaginative title.
Oh boy, I'm ready for it. Lay it on me.
They just replaced one word, and it's the Amityville Terror.
No, what? Actually, just go ahead and kill me. I need to. I actually want to try and progress the story. Don't eat me, please. Hey, I'm not gonna commit suicide. I'm not gonna do that.
So after the Amityville Terror, we get Amityville No Escape.
They're all locked in the house. Like it's a school that was built on top. That was used the same wood, and a school lockdown and school lock-in.
Here's the interesting thing about those two, though. The Amityville Terror and Amityville No Escape. Okay, so get this. Not only were they released within the same month of each other, but they were released within 3 days of each other.
Wow. Were they like different production companies or like the same company?
Let's find out. So, the Amityville Terror was produced by AZ Film Studios, Marquee Productions, and Thriller Films.
Oh boy. Also, Terror, what was the one with the plane again? I just forgot.
It's not a plane, it's Vanishing Point.
Oh really? No, the one with the the one with the plane. The one with the plane.
There is no plane.
I thought you said there was.
No, I was making a joke because you thought I said Vanishing Plane.
This is how autistic I am. No joke.
So, and Amityville No Escape was made by a company called New Dynamic.
I think I've heard of them.
Oh, dude, you were pretty on point with the plot of No Escape.
Really? Is it in a school? That has like a school lockdown?
No, but it has
an abandoned school built on top of an Indian burial ground. Oh, well, I'm not really sure if I'm on point if I just guessed the school.
But here's the weird part. The plot, by the way, this is the shortest description I've gotten so far. A group of college students go into the deep woods of the most haunted town in America to better understand fear, and they found it.
Well, that should have been the found footage film.
Well, yeah, it should have been.
Yeah, and also, what was the one that was found footage? What was the one that was found footage?
Oh, that was Amityville, the Amityville Haunting.
I'm not gonna remember any of these. Well, I'll just go down the rabbit hole like you did and find them out again.
So,
come on, kids. Come on,
so
kids.
Amityville No Escape is basically just like the Blair Witch Project.
Yeah, I was about to say that, but I got sidetracked by planes. I was about to say that. Yeah, it is basically like.
I gotta look up Amityville Vanishing Point. Okay. So hold up. So this movie, Amityville Vanishing Point, it has no plot on Wikipedia.
Oh.
Nobody bothered to fill it out, but they have a budget.
But they bothered with the found footage one. They bothered with that one.
Yeah.
And the vanishing plane.
But here's the thing, though.
Come on, boys.
it was made on a budget of only $1,000.
Oh wow! I guess all that money was used to buy the rights.
Right. So
wow.
It was directed by Dylan Greenberg.
Oh, the greatest director. Love his work.
It also has a guy. It also stars Lloyd Kaufman, which that's interesting that Lloyd Kaufman would be in this.
Who's he again? I feel like I recognize his last name.
He's the founder of Troma Pictures or Troma Entertainment.
Who are they? I recognize them too.
They made the Toxic Avenger movies.
No. Never heard of those.
And Poultrygeist. So
wait. Remember the Poltergeist sequels? Those were weird. Like one was like in Chicago.
Right.
One was like in another house.
Dylan Greenberg.
Psycho had a lot of weird reboots too. I was at Barnes and Noble as I am, and since I'm not oh yeah, go ahead.
I was just gonna say Dylan Greenberg is a female American film director and musician, most notable for directing Dark Prism, Glamorous, Wakers, Amityville Vanishing Point.
Most famous for.
She is most recently directed a horror parody of Reanimator.
Oh, really?
Titled Reagitator.
Growing like puberty is it's like that puberty or something. Oh god. Teenage angst is hard.
She's only 20 years old.
Oh boy, she has lots of experience. More than Derek Savage.
More power to you if you're a female film director.
No one's watching. No one's watching. Remember that?
I mean, I'm watching.
Yeah, and that's it. I used to have about 8 people flock to my streams. Then it just dwindled after I played like Paladins or whatever. Because I was bored one day.
Okay, so the final Amityville movie so far. It was released this year. In fact, it was only released a couple months ago.
Really? Oh, how have I never heard of this? 'Cause I recently got back into the Amityville horror, like after I read the book.
This one actually got a theatrical release too, so it's one of very few.
Actually, I think they're making a new Amityville horror, aren't they? Or is that the new one? I remember here.
This is the new one.
Oh yeah, I was looking at new horror movies coming out for 2017, and I saw Amityville horror on there. I was like, oh, that's cool. But then I got like overshadowed by like the new Chucky movie or Jason movie that never happened. The script was good though.
What the fuck?
What's wrong?
So apparently this movie was actually filmed a while back.
What do you mean? Like what, they started production a while back, or like they just like held it and then released it?
Yeah.
Which one?
I think the second one.
Okay.
Yeah, so it began in May and was supposed to be released in 2015, but then it got delayed.
Oh, that's always good.
It got released for free on Google Play on October 12, 2017.
Oh Jesus, had an earthquake for a minute.
But then it got a limited theatrical release on October 28th.
Wow.
This one was actually made by an actual legitimate film company that's actually good, Blumhouse Productions.
I think you've heard of them. Didn't they make like The Visit? I feel like I know them from that.
They've made a lot of movies. I can't remember which ones. They made Get Out, The Purge,
Ooh.
Paranormal Activity, Sinister, The Gift.
Oh, dude. I thought I was about to say Gift for a minute. It really did.
Yeah, so yeah, this one actually got released in theaters.
Well, what's the new one? What's the new one about? Well,
let's find out.
Okay,
so I unlike all the other ones, this one actually has a full plot summary, so I'm just gonna read like a brief like first paragraph of what it is.
A detailed plot summary?
Yeah, like it's actually like multiple paragraphs.
Oh. I don't know why that other one didn't get it. The one that had like one paragraph. What was that one?
Oh, that could be like any of them, but that's probably Amityville Playhouse.
No, that one had a detailed description because it has a dollhouse. And like, playhouse made out of wood. Oh, playhouse. Oh, sorry, it was just similar. My ADHD and autism combined.
The only one that does
them.
not have a description at all was the one directed by that woman, Dylan Greenberg.
Wonder why.
Yeah, that one has no description at all. But The Awakening. Let's see here. Okay, so even though it's technically the 18th Amityville film, it is the 10th that takes place in the main continuity.
The main continuity. So like, the rest, like, what makes Amityville a little hard? Like, you know, have to be in like the main continuity. Like, does it have to like take place in?
No idea.
I don't think we know this, but I don't think anyone cared anymore.
But here's the interesting part. Even though it says it's in the main continuity, it says right here that it is a meta-film and it takes place in the quote-unquote real world outside the continuity of the series, which establishes the Amityville Horror, the sequels from 82 and 96, and the 2005 remake as fiction.
Wait, yeah, this is what I was just about to say. That they just screw up the whole entire timeline. So which movies are real and not real? Which ones fit in the timeline? Now I'm confused.
Its plot follows a teenager who moves to 1112 Ocean Avenue with her family.
Oh boy.
Shortly find themselves haunted by a demonic entity using her brain-dead twin brother's body as a vessel.
Oh, it sounds like that, I thought you were about to say, like, Psychic or whatever, like, I thought like that one Jason movie, where, like, this girl was Psychic. That was a weird movie. I saw the trailer for, I saw the trailer for that, like, when I was a kid, and I was like, this looks good.
Okay, so according to this movie, if we're going by the only films in the series that are canon with The Awakening...
Canon, in quotations.
Yeah, they exist in the universe of Awakening. Are the first Amityville Horror, Amityville 2, 3D, 4, The Amityville Curse, Amityville 1992, A New Generation, and Dollhouse and the remake.
Was the remake good by any chance?
If we're going by this logic, this means that the Amityville Haunting, Asylum, Death House, Playhouse, Vanishing Point, Legacy, Terror, and No Escape are non-canon with Amityville The Awakening.
Hmm.
So, I guess that's like the B continuity.
Now it's turning to Metal Gear for me, and I didn't like the timeline for Metal Gear, so I don't think I'll be paying attention.
Like Halloween movies, how there's actually like 3 or 4 Halloween timelines.
Oh, I was only aware of 2 of them, because H2 like, didn't like Resurrection like take place after like the second movie? Or like, was it like H2O?
No, because the original
Halloween water.
Right. The original Halloween continuity is Halloween, Halloween 2, Halloween 3 is not canon.
Of course, it just takes place in Haddonfield.
Yeah. Halloween 4, Halloween 5, and The Curse of Michael Myers. That's like the original Halloween continuity.
I think they're actually making a new Halloween movie too.
Yeah, they're making a new one.
And just guess when it's coming out. And just try and guess when it's coming out.
August.
I thought it said February.
Oh.
Or April 1st. I think they said April 1st. Come on, where are you, Clytus?
Ironically enough, Vanishing Point was released on April 1st.
Oh, man.
So if Greenberg
gotcha.
$1,000 elaborate
Oh man, I don't know why. Let me go ahead.
No, okay. So we'll call it the Halloween B continuity, which is this is 2O continuity.
What's the third timeline then?
That would be the Rob Zombie movie.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah.
So so we'll call this the B continuity, where it's Halloween 2, and then we skip to
4 and 4
H2O and Resurrection.
And those were like yeah. But say almost lost topic again.
Yeah.
I want a shovel.
No, I could be wrong in that. It might just be the first Halloween, and then it goes to H2O and Resurrection. Then we got we'll call it the C continuity with Rob Zombie Halloween, and then Rob Zombie's Halloween 2.
Were those movies like, they were okay, right? I remember them being like okay.
Personally, I actually really like the first one that Rob Zombie did. A lot of people kind of poop on it.
Yeah, well the thing is, like, I kind of got into it because I wanted a deeper understanding of Michael, to be honest, and that's kind of what everyone wants at this point. Possessed by demons.
Like, if there's one thing that Rob Zombie's Halloween did better than most versions of Halloween, it was that it actually kind of dwelled into Michael's psychology.
And then just dumped it all. And then just dumped it all by the third act. I actually remember, for some reason, in the fourth movie, The Curse of Michael Myers, the part where like the aunt says like he was a curse to kill his whole family. I don't know why that stuck with me. It's hilarious. Yeah, like, and then it said to kill his whole bloodline.
That was dumb.
Zombies.
So dumb.
Also, for some reason, no, don't kill me. I was always confused why Loomis, like Donald Pleasant's character, survived. Like he died, didn't he? And like the explosion in 2.
Well, in the second one,
oh god, no. Hey.
I guess he exploded. He should have died, and then he comes back.
I lost a bit of my hair. Sir, you don't have any hair. I know.
He should look like a big piece of bacon.
Oh come on, Cletus, you son of a gun.
I'm gonna look up.
Oh come on, wait, whoa, I'm sorry, I just exploded for a minute. Whoa, wait a minute. Oh boy, I found an error. I found an error in programming. Take it, Cletus. Sorry, I just exploded for no reason because I already hate this game. But when I find more ways to hate it, I just explode. Come on now.
So somebody uploaded the entirety of Amityville Vanishing Point online.
The entire plot or point?
Oh, never mind. It's just one of those videos like, hey, thanks for clicking on this.
Go watch the full movie at getfullmovies.org.
Right, so that's... Alright, hold on, there's a video made by Dylan.
Oh boy. Fun for the whole family.
Greenberg.
Fun for the whole family.
Okay, so she made a video.
I'm stuck.
Asking people to help fund her next. Well, with a budget of $1,000, I'm guessing it didn't go all that well. I think I just went deaf.
That was the April Fool's joke.
All of a sudden, I'm hearing ringing in my ear.
That was probably I'm like shooting a shotgun, so maybe that's it. So
well,
that's why I'll keep shooting shotguns.
We shouldn't make fun of her because, like, you know, when you're a starting out film director, I can understand, you know, having difficulty getting.
Yeah.
So. I won't rip on the Vanishing Point. All that.
Well, at this point, no one's watching, so you can say whatever you want.
Well, I mean, like, no, I'm not gonna rip on on someone for that, because I mean, here's the thing.
At least the movie got made.
I'm guessing, I'm just looking at her YouTube channel.
Oh, YouTube channel.
She
go subscribe to her.
Really dedicated to.
That's always good. If you're dedicated, then that's good. If you're dedicated, yeah.
I'll give her credit for that. Like, there's some movies where it's like, I understand that it's low budget, but at least they try.
Yeah, that's what The Room did. Actually, no, I take that back.
So I'll give Dylan Greenberg credit. You know what? Now that I just said that, anyone that watches the stream, go watch Amityville Vanishing Point and support Dylan Greenberg.
Well, at this point, no one's watching.
They'll watch it one day, a million years from now.
Back when I do my highlights that I'll probably never do because I'm too idiotic to know how to edit videos. Ah, Jesus, my arm. I'll have someone do it for me.
But
I'll have your dude at Melamanjo do it for me because he knows what he's doing.
Right. So What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so yeah, I won't rip on Vanishing Point because it was only made for a budget of $1,000.
And also for a budget of $1,000, was it believable and was it okay for the budget?
I don't know. I can't find the movie anywhere.
Well, I think I know why.
I kind of want to buy all the direct-to-video Amityville movies and create some kind of intricate fan theory about how they're all connected, even the ones that aren't connected.
Well, who's gonna stop you? I'm just one person.
Right?
I'm just one person who gives into pure pressure. Don't you fucking dare!
Let's go from point A to point B and figure out how the first Amityville is directly connected all the way.
Buckle up, kids.
To Amityville: The Awakening.
Nope.
What?
Buckle up, kids. Going for a long ride.
Yeah, buckle up, kids.
Carlito, don't you? There you go. Welcome
to film theory. Oh wait.
Not found theory. There's found flicks and there's game theory. So we can do found theory.
No, there is film theory.
No, I said
film theories.
Why not found theory? I said okay. Found. I said found and like found flicks.
Welcome to totally made up theory.
Welcome to Don't Sue Me. Whatever.
Welcome to theories of shit no one cares about.
Brought to you by the Litter Box. Subscribe now and get the Litter Box Premium Pack for $5.99.
You get a litter box in the mail. Well, it's been used.
Well, I was gonna actually say that, but when Coach was here, and let's not shoot Brad at point-blank range with a slug round, okay? I don't feel like doing everything else again because I forgot to save again. Let's just put my gun on safety on. There we go. And no laser sword either.
Dylan Greenberg made Vanishing Point. So you know what? Like I said, I'm gonna sit here and say it's really cool that we're getting more female directors.
Yeah, because like try and name like 3 female directors off the top of your head.
Patty Jenkins is one of them. She made Wonder Woman. I probably got her name wrong.
Come on, Brad.
And the girl that did the Hurt Locker.
Oh.
And then Dylan Greenberg.
And then there's like 4 other females who directed the XX movie.
Right. So
there aren't that many women opportunities in the horror genre. That's total bull.
We got support Dylan Greenberg, I guess, because it's kind of cool to see a low-budget film director try to make their way in the world.
Yeah.
I understand that.
And that was was that also her very first movie?
I don't think it was her first movie because the video that she made was fund my next film project, so that kind of implies that there was one before Vanishing Point.
So the thing is, if she's going on and tackling, like film genres, not genres, franchises, then I guess she had an idea, like most starting film directors try and direct their own movie first, like try to stay away from franchises and try to branch out and make their own, and try to add on to their franchises, like other franchises, I mean.
So yeah, so I can respect this, but I can't respect something that was made for millions of dollars and was clearly made as a cheap-ass cash-in on a franchise.
I'm trying to name an example, but I can't.
Oh gee, what about all the examples I just listed from this long-ass list of like 18 movies? I'm sorry, whenever I there's something remotely connected to something I like, I say it's cool, it's okay, acceptable. I just
B minus.
I'm gonna leave Dylan Greenberg's Amityville Vanishing Point out of my criticisms, all this, but
try and sound unbiased as possible. And I like how Brad's holding a gun and has a gun in his holster. That's nice.
Well, I'm just gonna say this. Besides Vanishing Point, because I'm gonna give that one the benefit of the doubt.
It just proves something.
What was the point of making all these freaking sequels to Amityville?
Well, at the time, when did Amityville kind of faded from a while? People stopped caring about it. Because after the first movie, the first 2, I guess.
After Amityville 3, because after 3, all the movies were either straight to TV or straight to DVD.
Yes, yeah. So no one really had unless they were aired on really popular networks and no one could really watch them.
You can't just
Right,
arrest him.
and let's see
He turned
here.
down my offer to protect
The
him.
2005
Said he isn't going anywhere until
remake
they
got
can
a
guarantee a
theatrical
secure
release, and
route
then
out
one
of
of
here.
them, before The Awakening, got a Playhouse. Playhouse
has
got
a
a
direct
limited
line to
theatrical
Ames.
release.
The first thing we need to do is to call for backup.
Back up.
I don't know, maybe there's some kind of curse on these movies where it's like
The house,
Amityville
the production
have
company,
shitty sequels.
the production company is the same people who made the first Amityville horror movie, and they died. And that,
The priest from Dollhouse is gonna show up. They're like, all these DVDs are made from the Woodhouse. And then I'll be like, but that's not how DVDs work. We gotta burn them off.
this even works.
I'm gonna go on Amazon. Amityville Playhouse.
Hey, you don't know how? So remember how we said I did the Saints challenge and I had a mental breakdown?
Yeah.
Well, before that, I attempted it before that, and just guess how many survivors I got at the end of it.
How many?
About 49. I was one off.
Oh.
And I missed, and someone actually told me where one of them is. I'm like rescuing Bill, and he's like in the entrance plaza when you first go there. And I didn't know that. So, yeah, I could have totally, you know, gotten him. So I just completely cheesed myself.
What the fuck?
Alright.
Okay, so
never
get
mind.
this.
Yeah?
I looked up Amityville Playhouse on Amazon. And we got one DVD that is only worth 98 cents. It is a British import.
Oh boy. Back to Britain.
But here's the weird part. Not only is this movie worth only 98 cents, but apparently this movie has an alternate title.
Oh boy. Let's see what that is. I'm excited.
It's just called The Amityville Theater.
Oh man, which one sounds better? Billy Burton? Oh, sounds like a great name.
And this is the American version of the same movie, apparently. Okay, but it's really sad that the Amityville Terror costs more money to buy than Amityville Theater.
Wow.
Follow me!
Amityville Death House is only worth $14. And the front cover, for some reason, has a woman with spider legs
Oh.
on it.
It's like Sturba. It's like that Sturba like Howling 2 movie. Sturba. Werewolf
Yeah.
bitch.
So Amityville Asylum is worth $22. Fuck that. I ain't buying that. That's too much money for a DVD.
Hey, you're a diehard Amityville horror fan, aren't you?
No.
Okay.
I'll
Okay.
debunk that like right now.
Okay.
Okay, so I looked up Amityville Vanishing Point on Amazon. It's listed,
Ooh.
but
Let's go save the day, Billy. Come on, Billy.
I can't buy it on DVD. I can only watch it on Amazon.
Wait, can I give Billy some canned beans and he'll use it as a weapon? Yes, I can. Here you go, Billy. You'll live. Go do it. Oh, God, my HUD's flipping out. Oh, God. Do it. Come on, Bill. I can make the obvious. Also, for some reason, at my school, like, in my classroom, before we go, like, we're dismissed us, we watch a movie, and we were watching Tim Allen's Jungle to Jungle. And do you remember what year that movie was made?
I can't. I don't remember.
It was made before the infamous 9/11 incident, and they have the Twin Towers, and it's actually a set in the movie. Like, one of the settings is the Twin Towers, and there's a part where Tim Allen and his native son, Bill's going to town with his beans, go to Tim's office, and they like, negotiate like bond trades, and they start yelling, and apparently Tim's son has a spider that's attracted to noise, and Tim starts yelling, and he goes, "Look, it's an alien!" And my friend Sean goes, that's not an alien, that's a plane.
Oh, jeez.
And instead of, the thing is, I said stop, and then I put my head in my hands, and I didn't laugh. I was trying not to die. And since I'm like, you know, 13-year-old stupid autistic kid who's in the 8th grade, I find that funny. So,
Okay,
yeah.
so I just gotta bring this up.
Go ahead.
So it turns out that Miss Greenberg actually made other movies that are on Amazon.
Oh, really? They don't. Oh, God, get off me. Oh, well,
Now, one of them has a cool title called Dark Prism. I don't know what it's about, but it sounds cool.
I keep thinking of The Cube, that one movie. Also, for some reason, I'm thinking of, like, this is really, really out of context, even for me. I don't know, I just keep getting flashbacks to the directed VHS movie, My Friend Martin. I don't think anyone has ever heard of it. About these, like...
I think I vaguely remember that, but I never saw it.
It's about these 90s kids who go to,
Isn't that like a rip-off of, like, E.T.?
Oh, no. It's an animated film. It's about these 90s kids who go to Martin Luther King's birthhouse for like a museum, for like a school trip, and they travel through time. And two of these kids travel through time and go to different parts of Martin Luther King's life. Yeah, and oh Jesus!
Friend Martin, the animated movie. Yes.
It's My Friend Martin.
My Friend Martin. I don't know
Yeah.
what the hell I was thinking about with an E.T. ripoff. What the hell?
Yeah.
I was thinking of My Favorite Martian,
Oh.
which is based on a TV show.
So, and actually, if you notice, Martin's dad is voiced by the dude who played Darth Vader in the highly
James Earl Jones?
Yeah, in the highly underrated film series, movie series known as Star Wars.
Never heard of it. Anyway.
I know. Really. Shut up. This is why I stopped doing the challenge, because it's just a stress attack. Can I beat like Aaron up with a chair?
So,
Ow.
Miss Greenberg made a movie called Werewolf Bitches from Outer Space. Alright.
Enough said.
I mean, I don't know how to respond to that.
It's like Sturbo, werewolf bitch. Ow.
Defended,
Oh god, Bert, double attack.
This woman.
Yeah.
I just defended this woman, and then I find out she makes something called Werewolf Bitches from Outer Space, and now I'm like, what the fuck?
Come on, Bert. Remember you killed these two people when you did your playthrough? Bert and Aaron.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You just left Aaron to die. I was upset. Oh, look, low textured face. They didn't. Whoa, that's a terrifying face.
Oh, she also directed the movie Glamorous and Wakers. I haven't seen those.
Wakers, huh? It's like a couple words off from Quakers.
Right. I don't know. She seems pretty chill according to like some of the videos that I've seen of her.
Come on.
Like she doesn't.
Come on,
like,
Aaron.
she seems like she's just very determined to make.
She wants to make her mark big. She just wants to be recognized. It's like it's like a couple of dudes who like kept sending movies to like the Aussie Awards or whatever, and like one of the main was like a ghost story, whatever it was called.
Yeah. So yeah, I got respect for Dylan Greenberg. Whatever.
Pretty cool dude.
I want to like find all these animals.
Make it your quest. Make it a YouTube video. Like, hey, if you have any Amityville movies, send them in. My PO box is whatever.
Yeah.
Where?
If you got any shitty Amityville sequels,
or just movies in general,
send them to me.
or just crappy movies in general.
No, because I got too many of those already.
I still need more movies. I call myself an avid film watcher and have watched the best of the best, and here I am watching Gremlins 2 and what else? Airplane.
I have the first 9 Puppet Master movies on DVD.
Puppet Master. What's that? It sounds like Evil Muppets.
It's a horror movie series.
Actually, no, let's go this way.
Full Moon Pictures. There's actually like I think 11 of these movies, but I only have like 9 of them because they came in like a $5 bundle pack.
Oh god, Bill's getting jacked up. I gotta go put Leah down and save him.
So.
Oh God, Aaron's getting gangbanged. Jesus.
Like,
okay, we stay here.
Master movies both vary in continuity and in...
They sound like they'd be like okay movies.
Okay, so the first movie is about these guys that go to a haunted hotel.
Oh, hotel! I never heard that one.
Well, they find a group of small puppets that are alive, and they're killing the people in the hotel one by one.
Whoa, really? It's like that? Oh God, Leah, no! Oh yeah. Don't care if you're crippled or not.
It turns out that the guy that created the puppets
is the one.
Andre Toulon killed himself in 1939.
It possessed all the dolls.
After his magic.
Magic. Eric! Bill! Oh, I can use my laser sword. I remember I killed some of my laser sword once and I freaked out.
So, after in the sequel, the puppets bring Toulon back to life and he's evil for some reason.
Well, you would think he's evil.
Right, and then apparently he was a good guy and then he's evil. And then they
That's my spirit to the dudes who made the other movie.
Right, so then they kill him, and then in the third movie, the third movie takes place in 1940.
Aaron, get up. Oh my God, I think Aaron's dead. He's not getting up. Oh, never mind, he's back up. I was like, oh, the game glitched out again, not again. Aaron, run, you baby. Aaron! Sorry.
So in 1945, this is the third movie. Andre Toulon is fighting against the Nazis using
what?
puppets to kill
Really? Really? Are you serious?
But here's the thing though. The first movie says Andre Toulon killed himself in 1939.
So wait, is like 3 a prequel now?
America.
Is 3 a prequel?
Yeah, it's a prequel.
It's
but
like
it takes
that
place in 45.
Uh-oh.
Which is 6 years after Andre Toulon killed himself. And they also say he discovered the magic to bring the puppets to life in like 1922.
Well, hey, he probably found it while trying to look for money.
Right.
In the Great Depression.
Like, way later, in the 7th Puppet Master movie, called Retro Puppet Master.
Oh wait, actually, I just now remembered. We're on the topic of like weird what's the word? Weird sequels. Hellraiser had a lot of weird reboots and sequels.
Yes.
Come on.
It did. I don't even remember all of them. I remember the first 4.
I watched the first one.
Hellraiser.
Yeah. Shut up.
The first one's the best.
Yeah, I actually watched. No, I'm talking to like the survivors. They're gonna be freaking like mental heart attack. Oh, my HUD's flipping out again.
The first one obviously is a classic.
Yeah, I reviewed that for my, get ready for this. 8 Days of Spooks. For the days leading up to Halloween. And...
Did you watch Howard the Duck?
No, I heard it's terrifying though.
For 8 Days of Spooks?
I might do that for next year though. I've allowed myself at least 2 I'm allowed myself 2 cheese movies. So I put like Young Frankenstein and, Scary Movie 2. Yeah?
You should do one of the Amityville sequels.
I should review it. The thing is, when I reviewed all the movies I watched. The thing is, I was a trash film reviewer, and I tried to be professional, and, yeah, I feel like I still remember this. I still need to do my, James Bond game review of Agent Under Fire. Oh god, I have a lot to talk about with that game.
But, so...
Legacy controls.
Puppet Master 4 and 5 take place in the late 80s. And the puppets are good guys again.
Oh, again? You were like good before?
Yeah.
They turned evil from the blood of Satan.
They're good in the third movie. And then in the first 2 movies, they're evil. And then in the 6th movie, they're evil.
So was it kind of like the Evil Dead transition? Because if they were good in the third movie, they were like fighting the Nazis. Was it technically a scary movie, the third one? Because how do you feel fear for Nazis?
No, it was kind of like a weird fantasy sci-fi movie.
Oh, what year was it made in?
It was like made in like 1993.
Okay, that makes sense. It was the 90s.
Puppet Master 6, which is just Curse of Puppet Master, is almost 90% stock footage.
Really? Oh god, so it's basically like so it's basically like Neil Blue's movies. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, like they used a bunch of footage from the first 5 Puppet Master movies, and you can almost tell that they're all completely taken out of context.
It's like completely obvious.
Yeah.
It's like the stock footage. It's like the stock footage voice difference and the voice difference of my friend Martin.
Right.
I still remember the Reading Rainbow guy did a voice for Martin. That was great.
There's a 7th movie called Retro Puppet Master, and remember what I said earlier, where like he killed himself in 39, but yet the 3rd movie takes place in 45.
Mm-hmm.
And it also claims that he didn't get his magic to bring the puppets to life until 1922. Retro Puppet Master takes place in the early, I think in either the late 1800s or early 1900s.
Whoa, we're like, wow.
And he gets his magic then.
He gets his groove fast by it.
That's a continuity. Yeah, that's a continuity error.
Yeah. Oh god. I'm getting you all back, don't worry.
The 8th movie is called Puppet Master Legacy, which is based on a clip show.
What show?
A clip show.
Oh Jesus! Don't eat the mic.
It uses the footage from the previous 7 Puppet Master movies to like basically give you a recap on all of them.
Oh, so it's like the first few scenes of Halloween 2.
Yes.
Oh no, I was about to say, oh god, the House of the Dead movie, but we don't talk about that movie.
It's really sad that the 6th.
Oh hi, Mr. Gamer. Oh hi, Mr. Gamer. 2.
It's really sad that the 6th and 8th film.
Oh no!
Early clip shows.
Ah, now I'm upset. Now I'm upset. Now I'm really upset.
It's kind of freaking crazy, really.
Depends on what your opinion. Well, never mind. I was about to say something about that, but I'm in no room to talk.
But I'm trying to remember what the hell I was saying. Oh, so afterwards, the only Puppet Master sequel that we would get for a while is Puppet Master versus Demonic Toys.
We need a crossover with Chucky.
It wasn't a crossover with Chucky.
No, we need one.
Oh, we need one.
Yeah.
Well, here's the interesting thing.
Oh God, Bert.
Toys is another franchise created by Full Moon Entertainment.
Oh God, guys, you idiots! No, he's not gonna hurt anyone. Just do it. Oh yeah, just go fist him. Use your combined strength to form super idiots and just.
But this isn't the only crossover that Demonic Toys has had. That's the weird part.
720. Come on, boys, let's get out of here. Wait, are we missing someone? Oh. I'm sorry, I'm trying to not tear my hair out.
Good. No, you're totally good. It's just really weird.
Frank West has the same clothes as one of my game. Cool.
Demonic Toys actually had a crossover with another film property also made by Full Moon years earlier, and that was Doll Man versus Demonic Toys.
Doll Man.
But it's not what you think. Doll Man is an alien cop from another planet.
Whoa.
And
my opinions don't matter here.
Pistol. He has the most powerful pistol in the universe that blows people up when he shoots them.
So that's basically like, I'm trying to think, there's another gun that did that. Nah, I was thinking of like RoboCop's pistol for some reason.
I mean, it's kind of similar, but here's the thing though. Here's the big twist.
Oh boy, lay it on me.
While on his own planet, Doll Man is a regular sized man. When he crash lands on Earth, he's only a couple inches tall. So that's where he gets the nickname Doll Man.
Doll Man.
And they made a sequel where he goes up against the Demonic Toys for some strange reason.
I don't know why, but hearing the word like Doll Man, like Intergalactic Cop, I keep thinking of Samurai Cop. I don't know if you know what that is, but it's amazing.
I know what that is.
What? I can speak fluent Japanese with autonomy and Japanese sword. I want his head here on my piano.
What's great though is that Dollman is actually a fairly decent movie if you're willing to like.
If you're in the mood for watching like crappy movies.
Yes.
Uh oh. Oh no, Bert!
Exactly it.
Oh god, the crotch. How convenient, how ironic. He's getting eaten in the crotch by some like zombie in panties or whatever. How ironic is that?
It's really sad that
Well, we lost him.
And Dollman and Puppet Master all had their own cinematic universe prior to Marvel.
Well, they're the first one to do it.
Yeah, they weren't the first movies to do it. The Universal monsters technically were.
Really?
Back in the 30s and 40s. Because of like Frankenstein meets the Wolfman and House of Dracula and all that shit. So.
I'm still waiting for another House of the Dead movie. I'm still waiting for that.
But
They're dead.
I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, so after Puppet Master vs. Demonic Toys is apparently not canon, and I'm sitting here looking, it's like, is anything freaking canon in this series anymore? Because it doesn't really seem like
it's a free for all. It's a free for all. It's a free for all at this point. So just don't get too picky. Jesus, I think it's. I'll be right back. I think it's supposed to like burning. Oh.
Oh man, something burning. Oh man. So how's everybody doing? Anybody in the chat? Frank West has the same clothes like the one in my game. That's cool. Hope you're all liking the stream.
It's fine. There's just a little fire.
It's fine. It's just a little fire.
No, yeah. My sister just made popcorn, and I get like, you sounded really worried for a minute.
I was like, what the hell?
Don't worry, it's Detroit. Don't worry.
Oh my god.
I guess I'm not making.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm sorry if I actually sent you a panic attack.
I'm trying to remember, because after Puppet Master vs. Demonic Toys, I kind of forget. See, so
go inside! The door's open. Automatic doors.
We got... okay, so we got 4 Puppet Master movies after Puppet Master vs. Demonic Toys.
Ah, man.
And they are all prequels.
They're all what? They're all girls or toys?
What?
Did you say they're all girls? They're all toys.
No, they're all prequels.
Oh, oh boy, that's always great. Now, just stay there, Tweedledum. I'm gonna go get some more food.
Here's the thing that's really confusing. Okay, so we got all these take place during World War II.
Really? Oh wait, for some reason, I remember this really bad zombie movie. It was like zombie Nazis, and like. It's like takes place in like a World War II bunker, and there are zombie Nazis. And there's like
Frankenstein's army.
No, I don't think it was that. And like you see like a Nazi zombie hailing Hitler. It's so low budget and so stupid. It might be the best thing. It might be the best trailer I've ever seen. Oh, what do you want, Otis?
So we got Puppet Master, Axis of Evil, Puppet Master X, Axis Rising. Puppet Master Axis Termination.
Termination, yeah. Oh god! Oh, time to go fight the most defeated boss in nerd history, in nerd gamer history. Better go fight Adam.
So this is where things get really confusing, as if they weren't already.
I should just read it. I should just name this video like "Talking Time" with the Talking Time Litter Box Edition.
Right. Guest stars from the litter box. Oh wait, it's just me.
Because I do a talking show with Jason, and our latest edition wasn't really that good. We got we tried to play Fortnite and talk about Resident Evil at the same time, We didn't really talk about Resident Evil. We just played trash music of like, what is it, Dead Aim?
Oh.
And also sucked up Fortnite. Which, yeah, that one's okay in my opinion. I haven't played it and I haven't seen it. Well, that's kind of a lie. Actually, you know, if you search up a Dead Aim speed run, you'll only get one result, and that's just this one dude playing Dead Aim. No one else has attempted it.
Here is the official. I can't believe that there's actually a freaking official
Come on, dumbass.
Puppet Master continuity list.
Well, someone's gotta organize all this.
Apparently someone did.
Someone has a lot of time on their hands.
The first movie
Curb stomp.
takes place, the first movie chronologically is the 7th movie,
Bert,
Retro Puppet Master.
you have an aneurysm? Let's go. Come on. I think Bert's
I'm
stuck.
having multiple aneurysms just reading this.
I don't know why. I just never remembered of like this dude's like you could die tomorrow. It was like I'm beyond scared straight. It was like you could die tomorrow. You could die today. You could die in prison. Or you could have, and his other cop was like just standing next to him goes, you could have an aneurysm on the toilet. You never know. I don't know.
But so Retro Puppet Master takes place in 1902.
Shut up, Bert.
Then there is a flashback scene in Puppet Master 2 that takes place in 1920. Then there's Puppet Master Toulon's Revenge. Now keep in mind, this is the one that takes place in the 40s, despite the fact that Toulon kills himself in 39.
The first of very many continuity errors.
Okay, so this takes place in
Come on, Bill.
it takes place in 1941, not 45.
Yeah, get it straight. Yeah.
Then prologue and epilogue scenes from Retro Puppet Master that take place in 1944.
Oh my God, what do you want?
Next up is
I want them to full court.
Axis of Evil, which takes place in 1939, literally right after Toulon kills himself.
Also, how did he kill himself? Just wondering.
Yeah, he just shoots himself in the
Oh.
Then we get Puppet Master X, which is 39. Puppet Master X's Termination in 39. And then the original Puppet Master movie takes place in 1989. So roughly like 50 years after Toulon supposedly kills himself.
Don't you dare fall, Frankie.
The rest of them take place.
Shut up! Oh my God! I mean, the panic attack.
In the 90s.
Come on, Tweedledum, Tweedledoo. Let's go. Come on, Twinkle Toes.
Puppet Master 2, 4, 5, 6, and Legacy all take place from 1990 to 2003.
Oh no! I just remember. I gotta go fight the convicts now with like Tweedledum, Tweedledee, and crippled person. Oh boy, that's so much fun.
Dude, that's my favorite trio. Tweedledee, Tweedledee, Tweedledum, and crippled person.
we almost had thing one, but he died from getting a blowjob from a zombie.
Oh. So Puppet Master versus Demonic Toys is non-canon, so I guess no one cares. And then Puppet Master: The Littlest Reich is apparently a reboot.
Will I get copyright strike if the song the convicts are playing is playing Gonguru, I think.
Probably, because I did.
Well, better kill them fast.
And I'm like, darn it.
Well, we said the name, so we should be good. Oh, and here's the thing that puzzled everyone. Why is Sophie a 30-year-old woman with this like 60-year-old man? Why?
Because he's rich.
He doesn't look rich. He's wearing North's wearing a life preserver.
He might be like Frank from Always Sunny in Philadelphia. He's a millionaire, but he lives in squalor on purpose.
Frank, I'm in a zombie apocalypse. I can't do that. I used to do a really good Frank voice.
Charlie, I'm in the zombie apocalypse. Charlie, help me.
I died. Oh God. Actually, I don't know why this reminded me of something. I might try and get on the Oregon Trail Director's Cut, and the only reason why I remember that is because a live streamer was playing it and he had Danny DeVito in his party. Charlie, you bicker with Danny DeVito for 2 hours about where to go. Danny DeVito as Dysentery. I actually might get that game for the PS4 and like just like stream it. Have like Hulk Hogan, Duke Nukem.
Danny DeVito as Dysentery? That's
no,
a video game?
no, not as Dysentery, but I really want to get that game. Like they have it for like PS4, and like just play like have like have Hulk Hogan on my team.
Danny DeVito has dysentery, as in he has that disease that makes you poop to death.
Yeah, you didn't know that? They had it in the they had it in the original Oregon Trail too. Like I would probably have like Duke.
Freaking rough.
I would probably have like Duke Nukem on my team. Hulk Hogan, Danny DeVito, Big Shaq, maybe. Just saying a few. Big Shock.
Dang.
Boom.
So I've been trying to get online and play Scatter Patches for like the past week and a half. But every time he gets online, I'm asleep. Every time he's online, he's at work.
Man. Also, speaking of speaking of online games, have you played Fortnite yet? Just wondering. Get over here.
Yeah, I have.
What do you think?
It's alright.
Yeah.
I still have to get used to it.
Yeah, your friend Big Will said that it was the new Call of Duty. Yeah, he's gotta get his head out of his ass. If it's too far up there.
A lot of people like Big Will, but man,
that's funny.
He does have a tendency to say, I don't want to say stupid shit, but
just out of context stuff.
Shit.
Is those stuff like out of context? Yeah.
Like no.
Oh God, Bert getting gangbanged. You know what? Screw Bert. Actually, I need Leah because we need her. We need to save the cripple.
There have been multiple times where both Scatter Patches and Mike Van have openly just verbally destroyed Big Will. Like I'm talking like no mercy.
Oh, I bet. Get off me. You can't use my Uzi tactic.
Big Will's he's actually really fun to play with on like Call of Duty.
Don't die.
Why?
Don't die.
He is fairly he is
Drink.
decent at
Drink the wine.
Thank you very much.
Drink the milk. Drink your milk. She needs some milk. Come on. Oh, drink it. Drink it. Why didn't you drink it?
Y'all need some milk.
Drink it, please. Drink y'all wine. Drink y'all yield wine.
You need strong bones.
Bones. No,
strong bones to play the trombone.
Boneless is the way to go, man.
You need strong bones to watch Amityville Playhouse.
And make sure the wood is, not the other wood. Oh my God. Oh no!
I can't wait till like somebody finally makes a sequel that is okay. I'm gonna pitch to you. I want you to tell me what you think of the plot.
Well, I am writing a script, so I can give an almost but not really professional opinion, because I am writing a movie. Probably abandoned.
So I got this idea.
Bill.
I got this idea. You're gonna like this. Okay, so this is gonna connect all the Amityville movies together.
Does it reunite all the priests from all the movies? Like the blind priest from the first one?
No, we can go further than that. We get all the surviving cast members from all the movies. Like all the characters who live at the end of each Amityville movie. And the priest is and the priest from the first movie is like, I may be blind, but I still serve of gods or whatever. Yeah, and he's in a wheelchair being pushed by the one from Dollhouse. So and he's scared of wood now. He doesn't like wood. Oh God, Sophie's gonna die. Sophie! Here's my plot. So some guy, he buys a house, right? He buys a dollhouse that comes with a house. No. That comes to the theater. He buys a house, and he's like, I need to go on Craigslist to buy a toilet seat. So he buys a wooden toilet seat off the ground for an hour. He brings it back. That's important to the plot point. Okay, I'll put it in the highlight. I'll highlight it in my script. So
Let you go away.
he buys it. He buys it for $1. He installs the toilet seat. You know, he's having a good time. You know,
On his phone.
He's enjoying his new house. Then suddenly everything gets like freaking weird. Everything's like crazy. There's blood and poop coming out of the wall.
No, it should be like that scene from like Scary Movie 2 where the priest is like on the toilet and he's like, you know, corking out a hard one. And you should be saying, I'm coming apart. You should be saying that. Coming apart.
So he opens the fridge and Eric Roberts' Lord character
His head
comes out of the fridge from Amityville No Escape.
His head.
Or no, I'm sorry. The Amityville Terror.
Get it right. Get the continuity. Get the continuity right. You should be writing this stuff down.
Well, okay, so Eric Roberts' character from one of the Amityville sequels comes out. He's like, "I'm the Dark Lord. You brought the evil into your house." and the dude's like, "What?" So he does the Home Alone face.
So wait, is it just also the dude, the main character? Is it just him, or is it like his like whole family, or is he like a college student?
It's
Is like,
him.
So it's like a college student.
No, he's like a depressed, like 50-year-old man who lives alone.
Sounds about right.
He
Wait, 50.
He looks at the camera and he does the Home Alone face, you know, where he swings his cheeks and goes, "Ah!" You know?
It's definitely a movie me and Jason would make, because we spitballed ideas of like making a really stupid movie about where it's in a zombie apocalypse and the last two survivors, like there's only two survivors, me and Jason, but we're like oceans apart, and we use the PlayStation to communicate with each other every so often.
Nice.
And we try to like get to each other. He tries like to get like a plane or a boat to get here.
So, okay, so after he does the Home Alone face, he shoves Eric back in the fridge and then changes because he's like, I ain't dealing with that.
And then he plays with the marching band. He has the marching band on TV. We can't play the marching band. We gotta remember the marching band.
So he goes on Reddit and he posts something where he's like, "Hey guys, some weird stuff is happening at my
Top 10 Reddit stories that turn out true."
He explains the whole situation, and then all of a sudden, all the surviving characters from the previous
They show up like, yeah, problems.
Yeah, they like knock on his door, and they're like, "We know what's going on."
And meanwhile, Josh Brolin's stumbling around saying, "Where's the demons?"
It's like 20 people just show up at his house.
Also, Josh Brolin did play the priest, right?
I can't remember.
Or did he play? Or did he play George? I can't remember. The guy who played the priest was pretty good. I actually kind of liked him. He turned out blind, then he turned to vampire. Rocky Horror Show, dude.
Yeah, so he.
Don't worry, I can save you all.
Pushed in by the priest from Dollhouse. And
who's the first to die? I want to know that.
Who's the first to die? Everyone that was in Amityville Playhouse. Everyone. They all died at the same time.
So,
like,
so one person?
Go to the bathroom and fight this.
We're going to get the holy. We're going to get the holy toilet cleanser with holy water. That was made from and the steel is used from the one that held the blood of Christ.
So like all the characters get these like toilet cleaning supplies, and they're trying to
and dampen it in holy water.
Yeah, like they're trying to exercise the toilet, and then they're like, we're gonna need to call Ryan Reynolds. Now Ryan Reynolds, since he played in the remake, it's Ryan Reynolds as himself.
Like, hey man, you read the script, right?
Yeah, we also have to include the Amityville Awakening. So even though all these events took place in movies. George, what's her face? The one that directed the 1,000 budget movie. She should come inside and just attempt and stuff. Dylan Greenberg?
Yeah. Yeah, she should be. She should like have like a cameo or whatever, or at least like be one of like the female exorcists or whatever. I don't know. I feel like she has to have a role.
No, yeah, definitely.
We'll pay $1,000 to be in the movie.
She needs to be a female exorcist. She needs to have a cameo in the movie.
Wait, no. She needs to be an apprentice. She needs to be an apprentice of one of the priests. Like the most,
yeah.
Needs to be The Apprentice.
That works. So like everyone's battling the toilet seat. Eric Roberts finally breaks out of the fridge as the Dark Lord, and he's just like, "I'm gonna get you." So everybody's trying to beat up Eric Roberts. Everybody gets out baseball bats and they just beat him to death.
They get what's the gun that like Ronnie used? Whatever, they find his gun, whatever.
Oh yeah, Ronnie DeFeo that used his rifle.
I keep hearing, is it a lever action rifle or is it like a bolt action rifle? I keep hearing different things.
I can't remember. I think it's a bolt action, if I remember.
Yeah.
It's been a long time.
Yeah.
But
I'm just a sucker for those things, so I'm not really
I hung out with Ronnie DeFeo. Anyway.
Meanwhile, Ronnie, there's a B story. There's a B story, you know, with Ryan, and he's having an existential crisis and trying to get his lines together for his new movie.
Oh, we need to include
that's his B story.
The boy that got an exorcism at the end of Amityville 2. He needs to be in a mental asylum.
He needs to be that dude who's like, I knew, I was always right. I knew things were going on. I'm not crazy. He needs to be like that. He needs to be that.
He's slowly making his way to the guy's house.
Like he progressively learns about what's happening, and he slowly like learns about. You know, he should escape like 2/3 of the movie, and he's like slowly discovering where they are. And he comes in during the climax, like kicks down the door with like a pistol, and is like, I knew I'm not crazy, and it's just like you're shooting everything.
I got this. Oh, I got the perfect way to end this.
Oh boy.
You're gonna love this. So everybody beats Eric Roberts to death. Dylan Greenberg, the main character of the movie we're coming up with, Ryan Reynolds, and the priest from Dollhouse eventually become the last 4 remaining people. Everybody else gets viciously slaughtered by the toilet.
They get sucked into the toilet. Oh, nice job, Bill, with the katana.
No, they don't get sucked into the toilet. It's just like horrible things happen.
He gets sprayed with anti-Jesus water from the toilet, and it just burns him.
It's like acid.
Also, this is really out of context, but they should all have. No, this is a real thing. I'm not making this up. They should all have Christian breath mints. This is a real thing that's been sold at real stores. What are these? What are these, Father? These are Christian breath mints.
So the toilet can summon pipes throughout the house to come out of the wall.
It grabs them and like stuff. That'd be great.
Yeah, so like I said, so the female director Dylan Greenberg, the priest from Amityville Dollhouse.
Let's go.
The main character of our movie and Ryan Reynolds are the last 4 standing, and they don't know what to do. And then
they're just gonna be there, and Ryan is having. We need a B story for one of these characters.
Well, hold on, I got this. So you're gonna like how this all wraps up really neatly. So they're all like, what changed? What made this house so haunted? And the guy's like, I just bought this wooden toilet.
It's like, wait, wooden.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
He's like, this toilet seat is made from the wood of the Amityville house.
It fades to black. Credits roll.
No.
Do I get my Oscar now?
The guy looks at the dollhouse guy and he's like, what does it want? And Dylan Greenberg, she's like, it needs a sacrifice. It needs somebody to sacrifice.
It needs someone sweet ass. Wait, it's like that. It's like that on butt. It's like that one SCP, like the butt SCP. I forgot the name of it. It's like no joke. It's like a butt SCP that lives in like a toilet, and if you cork out a hard one in there, it'll transfer itself into your butt, and the only way to get it out is if you wipe. Don't ask. I recently got into this SCP stuff.
Okay, so Ryan Reynolds is like, I'm not sacrificing myself. I got like a new Deadpool movie.
No. That's his existential crisis. He realizes that he has purpose. Like I'm more than just a washed-up, shallowed actor who has a great body, lots of money, and stuff.
But hold on, so Ryan Reynolds like, I ain't doing it. I got Deadpool 2 coming out, and then the priest is like, I'm not doing it because.
No. It's like Scary Movie 2. Like the priest like find like a possessed woman, and the guy's like, oh fuck this. It's like that. It'll be like that. It'll be like that.
Like I said, you're gonna like how this all wraps up. So let me finish here.
Okay, I'm just spitballing here.
So Dylan Greenberg's like, well, I'm not sacrificing myself.
I got movies.
I got a new. I gotta make movies.
And she holds up like she holds up a poster of like her movie. It says go fund it. It says go fund it.
Then the main character from the movie that we're making is like, well, I don't want to die because I don't want to die.
That's on his grave.
Suddenly,
I don't want to die.
The front door gets kicked down.
And it's a psycho dude.
Yeah, it's the guy from Amityville 2, and he runs to the toilet, and he's like, take me! Take me! And he jumps into it, and he gets sucked into the toilet. And then the toilet...
No, it opens up a vortex to, like, the one from the Dollhouse movie. It's like, the one, like... It opens up the vortex, like it was like a portal to, like, the parallel universe from Playhouse. Remember, the priest goes in there or whatever?
Yeah.
It should open up there, and then just be like to be continued with like that weird doll thing.
Right. So like, he gets sucked into the toilet, and then like, it turns out the whole movie was a movie in a movie being watched by the main character from Amityville Awakening.
So it's like Grave Encounters. So it's like Grave Encounters too.
Kind of, and then like the girl from Amityville Awakening is like, this was a really dumb sequel.
Yeah.
She turns off the movie, and that's the end. See, that way it's all linked together.
You're right. Wow. Actually, you know what? Once I get my Metal Gear Solid movie script done, I will attempt to write some of these scenes. Okay? How about this? I'll write a script. I'll try to write a script on the parts where they introduce, like, where they all come running in and like saying, "Oh, house is like possessed by the demons," or whatever. I'll do that. I think I can do that.
I got a title for it. You'll like it. Because like I said,
the
all
budding
has to be connected, right?
The full sequence. The full sequence.
It'll be called. it'll be called Amityville Part 19. The return of the dollhouse in the playhouse in the form of a toilet in 2018, out of time, but still in time for the awakening of the asylum, of the haunting, of the terror, of the revenge, of the resurrection of Eric Roberts, part 19, but not necessarily canon.
I can't fit all that into my memos writing thing.
Yes, you can. Try, damn it, try.
But still though, we need an acronym. We need, like, what are all the words that are coming out, like all the words, like, you know, like, it's like, what is it? Say it again. Like all the beginning words.
I'll try to come up with a better one. It's like so
it's like T-O, it's the T-O.
The awakening, the horror, the terror.
Okay, I can't keep up.
Thank you very much.
It's like the Amityville horror, returns of the revenge of the out of time in 2018, of the awakening, of the dollhouse.
We gotta get back in time.
Of the legacy of the asylum, something like that.
The asylum will be brought in to help coordinate stuff too. The asylum.
Yeah, the nurse comes in and is like, "I'll help, I guess."
Wait, did the nurse survive? She has a supporting role. She's the one who takes care of the insane dude. She has a brief plot. Yeah.
That way it's all connected.
Yeah. We're geniuses, you know. We're geniuses. We're gonna make so much. This will be like our best work ever. Come on.
And everybody, and then Lloyd Kaufman has to have a cameo.
Who's Lloyd Kaufman again? Come on, Lee, you're crippled. You can make it up here.
He's the guy that made Trauma Pictures, and he's in Amityville Vanishing Point.
Vanishing Plane. Wait, we have a scene where there's a plane, where there's like a plane. They're all on a plane, and you know, like, and there's like demons on the plane. Like, it's like the demon can, like, you know, go from place to place. Like I'm trying to think of how we can connect the plane.
Eric Roberts is flying the plane.
Ryan Reynolds is flying the plane, and it turns out it's not a real plane. There were all the priests and stuff were extras for his movie.
Oh no!
Oh man, I should probably take my dog. I haven't taken him out since like 4 o'clock. I'm gonna pee everywhere. So I might play some intermission music because I do that while I'm gone.
The old coot's not
Well,
dead.
I'm gonna get off here because I'm gonna watch some stuff on Hulu.
Yeah, actually, I might actually end the stream here too because oh Jesus, that burger. I've been streaming for like almost 2 hours, and yeah, I guess it's a good point to end. I actually might pick up my old Saint. I call it. Wait for it. I call it the Saints achievement, the Saints Row edition. I'm gonna drop that because that's freaking stupid.
Alright, so everybody, I'm gonna sign off from the Nerdy Gamer stream.
Go subscribe to him.
Yeah, go subscribe to the Nerdy Gamer, subscribe to me. Don't forget to support Dylan Greenberg. Go watch every Amityville horror movie.
And I'll have your script on your desk by next Tuesday. No,
Oh boy.
No, I won't. I'll have time. I'm slammed with work as it is. So, but I will try. I think I might just like try and wrap up like my Metal Gear script. It's like I'm having a scene where they introduce Johnny, so that's always good.
Nice.
And I'm trying to write it off too as everything, like him being shaky and all. I try, okay? It takes place in my apartment complex.
Everyone have a good one.
Don't buy mystical toilets that are made from the same wood. Yeah, don't go out and don't buy dollhouses. And
no, don't do that either.
Don't do any. Just don't buy anything. Yeah, just do like a quick recall check. So yeah, I'll see everyone later. To no one who's watching, I gotta go cork out a hard.